Right, we begin here. The state capture inquiry resumes in Parktown today after a short break. Former KwaZulu-Natal Hawks boss, that's General Johan Booysen, will continue his testimony. eNCA's Erin Bates is tracking the story, and she joins us live from Parktown. Erin, very good morning to you. Perhaps we should say welcome back to you as well. So, let's get into the business then. Talk to us about these two Zuma family members who are linked to controversial businessman Toshan Pandey and these certain contracts in the KwaZulu-Natal government. What did he have to say about that specific case?
Oli, thank you for the warm welcome. It's quite chilly out here, so I need all the warmth I can get, as does the team. And as you say, Johan Booysen, in his testimony before the Easter recess, talking in detail about that KZN businessman Toshan Pandey and his links to two senior members of the Zuma family, of course the family of the president at the time, Jacob Zuma, and saying that Diebo Mzobe and Edward Zuma both had business ties to Toshan Pandey. And on two occasions, Booysen says he tried to, in fact, meet with the then president in eNCA to discuss Edward Zuma's self-disclosed, on Booysen's testimony, business partnership with Pandey. This is because, says Booysen, Edward Zuma came to his offices when he was still head of the Hawks and told him that he, Edward Zuma, was a silent partner of Toshan Pandey, and this in relation to 15 million rand in police contract work, which was frozen and destined for the account of Gold Coast Trading, an account that was really very empty until Toshan Pandey and his business partners acquired a number of lucrative contracts with the police around the time of the 2010 World Cup. And that 15 million rand, which he says Edward Zuma was interested in having unfrozen, may well come up in further testimony from Johan Booysen when proceedings resume.
Erin, despite what Johan Booysen said was strong evidence against Toshan Pandey, but his prosecution fizzled, who does he blame for this failed prosecution?
A number of people, and in fact he goes through a slew of names of people within the National Prosecuting Authority, including the likes of fallen or sort of disgraced advocate Nomgcobo Jibe, you may say, because of course she was disbarred or debarred as an advocate. He's also been quite critical of the head of the NPA in KwaZulu-Natal, Advocate Moipone Noko, accusing her of lying or misleading the panel when she was interviewed for the NDP position, and a number of others within the NPA who he says were really part of a faction that was aligned more to political figureheads and families within KwaZulu-Natal, which in some cases he doesn't name but really refers to or infers, and of course not then serving the needs and importances of what's outlined in the South African Constitution, which is the duties of people in the NPA under the NPA Act.
So very importantly then, Erin, this morning, where does Johan Booysen pick up?
So we're likely to perhaps hear some more on the Cato Manor unit, which, due to reporting particularly from the Sunday Times, became known as the Cato Manor Death Squad. Johan Booysen has insisted time and again, not only here at this inquiry, but also at the Mokgoro inquiry and during court proceedings, there was no illegality in what that unit was doing, and that the racketeering charges against him are unfounded. He may well refer to that and then go into more detail about the NPA. And Koli, I don't know if you can pick it up on my microphone, but I'm getting a cacophony of vuvuzelas behind me, and some kind of action going on outside the venue. We're going to have to move our camera and go and see what's going on, and then of course give you and the viewers an update on what is going on outside the premises of the State Capture Inquiry. But really there's a swell of sound coming through. I don't think our camera is going to be able to reach down to the gate, but we'll see what we can do to keep you posted on what's going on. Let's give it a try, just in case you can see anything. We do have our camera on a tripod, so it's hard to tell, but I'm hearing those vuvuzelas, and we're going to have to see what we can do, Koli. Not much visible now, but we will definitely get back to you with those details as soon as we can.
All right, Erin Bates, thank you very much for that quick update. She is at the venue of the State Capture Inquiry.